Hello boss babes and bosses out there. Happy New Year to everyone. I really hope you guys enjoyed your new year together with your friends and family. By the way, this video is different because I'm not teaching you anything. I'm just going to share with you my journey here in Australia because I received a message from you guys sa Instagram ko. Well, if you are following me on my Instagram account, technically I already shared there na I'm staying here in Australia. I'm living in Australia, studying, and while working part-time as well. So, technically, yung idea ng message is that, ikaw yung reason why gusto niya nang bumalik na daw sa Philippines. OFW siya, tapos gusto niya nang bumalik sa Philippines to pursue freelancing dahil sa mga videos ko daw. So, nagmamarathon siya mag-watch ng mga videos ko. And then, nakita niya na much better ang freelancing compared sa work niya daw as an OFW, and parang feel niya na kaya niya yung ganun. Oh my God, andyan ka pala, yung ganun. Parang nagdadalawang isip siya na, ano ba talaga? Babalik na lang talaga ba ako ng Pinas and mag-freelance? Or I will stay here? Yung ganun. Kasi parang gusto niyang kunin yung side ko. Parang, what made you realize na you have to go to another country and study there? What's your plan? Yung ganun. I'm gonna share that now. And yeah, if you want to know what are my reasons why I decided to study here, is freelancing worth it ba na i-pursue compared to going to abroad? What are my realizations so far studying and working here? If you want to know all of that, keep on watching. So before I'm going to deep dive with all of those questions, I want to share first kung ano talaga yung ginagawa ko here sa Australia. First, I'm studying, and my course na tinake up is yung Master of Information Technology Extension. I want to dive more on sa AI or cybersecurity. It depends. Kasi hindi pa ako kumuha ng IT electives eh. Siguro by next trimester, I'm gonna select at least one. I want to take up first the introduction of cybersecurity and the introduction of AI before I will decide talaga kung ano talaga yung parang ima-master ko. The second thing that I'm doing here is that I'm working sa company talaga. Like, I do have two works here, both part-time. Ang isa, one day lang ako nag-work sa metal fabrication. And then the second one is I'm working sa supported independent living provider. Yeah, parang sa disability care siya. Sa metal fabrication, I work there as an IT support. I do a couple of admin as well. Sa seal provider naman, ang ginagawa ko doon is more an admin lang din talaga, like managing their physical and digital files, taking calls, something like that, like the admin thing. The third thing na ginagawa ko is I'm still managing my freelance agency, but I am not currently onboarding new clients. If you are watching my lifestyle vlog here, dito, shinare ko yung mga clients ko. Na-let go ko yung isa. So, I have to onboard new VA to take over my work. And then, the last one is I'm still doing mga small freelance projects from time to time, but it's not really the same before na always akong nagtatanggap ng mga small or big projects. But right now, I'm really putting more of my energy sa studies ko, sa work ko dito. And yeah, basically that's that. Now that you know kung ano yung ginagawa ko technically here in Australia, I'm now going to share with you what are the reasons why I decided to study here. So the first reason talaga is that I really want to go here in Australia. Like, visit here in Australia. Na-mention ko to siya sa vision board ko na ginawa ko last maybe 2019. You can check this out. Pag maglagay ka na picture, it should be exact, precise, specific. In Paris, Australia, and Silicon Valley. So yeah, technically I mentioned there that I really want to visit Australia and Silicon Valley. I didn't expect na mag-leave talaga ako dito. Like, parang, ang gusto ko lang naman sana, Lord, is just mag-visit lang. But God gave me a way, not just visit, but also leave. So, why not take that opportunity? Diba? So, that's my first reason. Before pa lang talaga, dream ko na talagang pumunta sa Australia. The second reason why I really want to deep dive more on sa tech industry, like the tech world. I know that I'm already working sa IT creative side, but it really hits different yung tech part talaga ng industry. What I mean by that, yes, I'm doing an IT thing, like sa freelancing, mas nadodrawn ako or mas maraming opportunities sa akin na dumadating when it comes to content creation, digital marketing. It's more on project management kind of thing. But it really hits different if you are doing the coding, the programming, the tech creation itself. I really want to experience that. I shared this before. I'm not sure if sa video ba or sa guesting ko ba sa podcast or physical guest, nag-guest speaker ako, na I really shared na, you know what, my goal before is to really work as a programmer. But when I tried freelancing, konti lang yung mga nakukuha ko na projects sa programming, the back end. When it comes to the IT creatives, like the social media marketing side, the digital marketing side, email automation, mas madami akong nakukuhang projects na ganun. That's the reason why na parang nag-lean yung career ko more into that compared to the tech side talaga. And now, I really wanted to try that different world. And maybe also na-influence din ako sa mga vloggers na mga wina-watch ko every single day before. And they are all tech people. Like, I'm watching a software developer sa ibang bansa, like sa US. I'm also watching a vlogger na product manager siya, and madami pang iba. And that is also the main reason why I really want to visit Silicon Valley. Because lahat ng mga startups doon nagsa-start, lahat ng mga big companies doon din nagsa-start. So, I really wanted to visit like how it feels like kung andun ka, diba? So, I really have these wild dreams in my mind talaga, and I'm not even sure if I can achieve that. But yeah, things are just unfolding on its own way. So, parang inaano ko lang din, sige, kung anong dadating na opportunities sa atin, let's just grab it. Kung ano yung ibibigay sa atin na Lord, let's just grab it and follow it. Yung ganun. So, yeah, that's the second thing. I really want to pursue that because I don't want to regret in the future na bakit nga ba, Suy, hindi mo trinay talaga na mag-put into effort na magkaroon ka ng experience working sa tech talaga, diba? And for the third reason, you know, I just really want to challenge myself and see how far I can go. I'm aiming for yung character development. I'm just aiming for character development because you know what, guys, maybe a lot of you don't know, but for sure my friends and my family knows that I've been living with my mom for 31 years, like 31 years talaga. Because I'm already 32 now. So for 31 years, I've been living with my mom. And I'm so happy with that. And because of that, it really gives me comfort ba. Technically, ang ginagawa ko lang talaga sa buhay ko at iniisip ko lang talaga sa buhay ko for the past 31 years of my life is just all about myself and all about work, career, yung gano'n lang. So, dalawa lang, myself and my career. So, I want to experience life, but the real life. Because technically, if nandyan ka sa mom mo, your mom will do everything for you, diba? Si mama lahat yung magawa for me. Like, every morning, I wake up around 9 a.m. All I just do is just to eat and then log into work, eat again, work, and then sleep. That's it. And it's because of that also, naging parang habit ko na siya na hindi talaga ako mag-iisip kung anong kakainin. Hindi ko alam din magluto. Like, there are a lot of things that I really don't know when it comes to life. And I really want to grow up. Like, I want to experience what life is all about because if doon lang ako sa Pinas, hindi ko yan siya matutunan. Kasi nasa mom na ako always eh. So, by living sa comfort zone ko, I will be forced to learn everything. And this is what I get now. Like, technically, I'm struggling. To be honest, I'm really struggling. I cannot emphasize this to you guys na I'm close to breakdown, but thank God I'm enjoying my life here. Thank God always kaming nag-go out to have some fun at least para makasurvive. Yung mental ko parang hindi na siya ganun ka-stable. So yeah, I'm just very thankful then that my partner really makes an effort na at least makapag-banding kami every week para man lang ma-feel naman na it's good living here. So yeah, technically that's that. But to be honest, hopefully talaga, if God will give us good opportunities here, if God will give me a good work here in the tech industry, then I will really for sure grab it, like 101% for sure. Hopefully we can get a PR here. That is my game plan. That is our game plan. But if not, if God will give us a better opportunity way back dyan sa Philippines, then we will also take that. We will also be happy to take that. Actually, andito na ako sa part na I will not really plan for myself. I will just make sure that I can create a lot of opportunities for me to choose. And then God will just reveal to me kung ano yung para sa akin na opportunity, and I will just follow it. Because before, meron akong attitude na I will really plan everything, kung ano yung gusto kong mangyari, anong gusto ko na outcome and all. And then suddenly, hindi natutupad yung mga plano ko. I get depressed. I don't want to deal with depression anymore. So, I will just trust God kung ano yung i-present niya na opportunity na, hey, ito yung opportunity for you, grab this one. Then I will take it. I will move forward from that. But yung, gusto ko talagang maging PR dito and gusto ko talagang makapawork dito, whatever things na kailangan kong gawin, I will do it. No, I will just do what I think I need to do. And if God will give me that opportunity, if God will let us stay here for good, we'll take that for sure. But if not, we are still also good and live a very comfortable life in the Philippines. That's a good game plan as well. But yeah, andito lang talaga kami sa phase na we are just open to everything. And we are just praying na si God yung mag-lead sa plans namin in life. I'm just trusting everything to God and lifting everything to Him. And what I can just do is to help myself to learn the real life. This is the real life. The one that I had sa Philippines, I feel like it's not really real because ang na-master ko lang is to create money there. But when it comes to life, I'm zero. If you are going to grade me in handling life here, then you will for sure grade me zero. So yeah, I will help myself as much as I can. I will do everything to make sure that I will be a better person here in Australia and when I go back for sure. In the Philippines, technically, character development is really taking a good percentage talaga sa reason why I want to stay and study here and live here. But also, one thing is for sure, if babalik kami sa Pinas, I want to make sure na natapos ko yung master ko because I want to try talaga entering in the freelance industry. There's also a tech side. So, yeah, I want to learn projects and I even want to build my own startup company and build an app maybe or a software that can change people's lives. So that is so exciting, but I'm not sure if I can really do that. I always just love to dream big dreams. Yeah, parang that what makes me so excited about life. Like, it's so nice if you can do that. Yung the process of doing it, that what really makes me so excited. Yeah. So I've been living here for 6 months already. There are a lot of realizations, but I'm just gonna share to you my 2 big realizations. The first one is, I realized that even if you are really good at making money, like generating income, even if you're really good at that, it doesn't mean that you are already mature, that you are already... Bakit naiiyak ako? It doesn't mean that you are already responsible. It doesn't mean that you are already independent. Because kasi, diba, pag you are earning good money, like, you feel that you can do everything in life. Like, you can just buy anything you want. You can go wherever you want. You can technically say, I don't want to work this day. Ayoko mag-work ngayon, tomorrow na lang. Yung ganun ba? Yan talaga yung perception ko before. Like, when I was in the Philippines, to be honest, I'm really making a good money in freelancing. And because of that, I always say to myself na I can live alone. Yung parang gusto ko ng freedom ba na I want to try living alone. I want to try this and that. Because I feel like I'm already responsible. Kasi nga, I'm making good money, diba? I'm already mature. I can take care of my bills. Yes, definitely. But I humbled myself. Dito ko na-realize na ang dami ko palang need matutunan in life. Ang dami kong na-realize na, bakit hindi ko to alam? parang like, I feel like this is just basic things, but bakit parang hindi ko to alam? Yung ganun ba? Nakakahiya man sabihin, pero yeah, there are a lot of things that I need to learn here. I struggle with time management. I struggled with dealing with people. It's not like nagkakaroon ako ng conflict or what. It's just that as an introvert person like me, yung pagka-introvert ko is nasa 9/10 kind of introvert. So even if the people are good around me, but most of the time I really just don't want to deal with people. Di naman ibig sabihin na bad sila or whatsoever. Hindi ko sila makasundo or what. Like they are so good. But you know, parang nade-drain lang talaga ako dealing with a lot of people. Like after work, parang I'm super exhausted na because I have to deal with a lot of people from school as well. I technically just don't want people. Yeah, I'm so weird. I know. Siguro din kasi for past 12 years na ata ako nag-online lang. Ako lang nasa bahay. I can even decide if I want to reply this person or not. That is also the main reason why I can't reply to all of you guys. I know a lot of you are upset with me because hindi ako masyadong nagre-reply because parang mas makadil lang ako ng ilang tao, like madali akong magkota, like tama na, I don't want to deal with people anymore. And I hope you understand that aside from ang dami kong iniisip, like sometimes I really want to have an alone time, like I don't have to deal with people. Yeah, that is just a weird side of me. I know that a lot of people are introverts as well, but feeling ko yung pagka-introvert ko is another level. So yeah, basically, a lot of things I really don't know. Even kung meron akong gagawin, like, simple things, like, I always question myself every time I do household chores. Like, I always question, am I doing it right? I know that these things are so basic, but why? I am not sure if I'm doing it right. Like, I always question that to myself, why I didn't know how to do that. It's hard for me to accept the fact that I know nothing. For someone who is learning every day, it's hard to accept. It's hard to realize na kadalasan sa mga basic in life, hindi ko alam. So that's what I'm really trying to learn here. I believe that it's not too late for me to learn these things, and I was excited to learn, and I'm excited to experience what is the real life should be. And this is one thing na I'm so thankful that I pushed through this plan going here in Australia, kasi feeling ko hindi ko to siya matutunan kung nasa Pinas lang ako. It's a struggle, but I know it's worth it. So, moving on to my second realization, like dalawa lang muna yung i-share ko dito. My second realization is based on the rate that I have now, because I work here part-time because I am still a student. I work 24 hours per week and I work an hourly rate. For my first work, my rate is $38 per hour, and my second work is $30 per hour. Kinompute ko siya, even if ilagay ko siya, full-time ako nag-work like 8 hours per day, 5 days per week. I realized na mas malaki pa yung kinikita ko sa freelancing monthly kaysa sa monthly ko dito. Kahit pa ilagay ko siya na full-time. With that rate ha, baka kasi sabihin yun ha, ang medyo ka-level lang ng kita ng freelancing yung makikita mo dyan sa Australia. Like, yeah, kung i-base ko sa rate ko, yes, you compute it and you will know how much yung kinikita dito full-time as a student per month. Yeah, I don't do side jobs like, you know, cash on hand, wala ako. Pero I still manage my freelance agency here and I do some small freelance project. So, yung money ko from freelance is nakakonect kasi siya sa Philippine bank account ko. So, yeah, yun yung parang I'm a bit disappointed. I'm a bit disappointed kasi I feel like dapat mas malaki. Pero no, I'm shocked nung kinompute ko yan. But I'm still happy if your goal here is for long term. then for sure lalaki yung sahod mo. Kasi yung friend ko, si Marie, parang nasa AI industry siya, or before nasa data analytics ata siya na side. Her per hour rate is $100+ per hour. So, that's a good rate already. Pero wala pa ako sa level na yon. By the way, ano siya dito? I guess PR na siya dito. Oo. PR or citizen? I feel like citizen. Para matagal na siya dito, by the way. Para ako, for someone na bago pa lang dito, like 6 months pa lang ako. Ayun nga, pag-compute ko, mas malaki pa yung sinasahod ko sa freelance ko kaysa sa work ko dito. Anyway, that's also the reason why I really wanted to take on clients online. I'm really passionate sa freelancing. So, yeah, for 2024, that's my game plan. Still continue my freelancing and then freelancing business. And I will really try my best to create content for you guys every week for 2024 about freelancing. Still freelancing. This is my life. Freelancing is my life. And life here in Australia, my work here in Australia, if you want me to talk about it. Yun yung mga planned contents ko for my YouTube channel. And I really want to thank you guys for still supporting my channel, even if I am not that so active for the past few 6 months. But yeah, I'm still pumped to give an evergreen content that can help you in your freelancing journey, because I'm still going to continue my freelancing journey as well. So yeah, if you like this kind of content, if you are still watching this video up until now, please do comment the topics that you want to see sa channel natin, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and yeah, hope to see you guys on my next one. Bye!